Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to you all. A special welcome to those of you joining me for the first time. We're going to be going through a math contest from the University of Waterloo. Specifically, we're going to be going through the grade 11 written contest, the Hypatia paper, from 2016. So if you'd like a copy of this contest, and I do encourage you guys to always practice these contests before watching videos or reading other solutions online. But if you want a copy, you can click the very first link down in the description, get it, try it for yourself. Practice makes perfect. It's a cliche, but it can never be said enough. Practice really does make perfect. So try it out, and then come back and join me. I'll be going through one question of the contest per video. So this will be question number 1 in this video, question number 2 in the next, and so on. There's only 4 questions on the contest, and if you are going to try it out, you get 75 minutes to try either the Friar, Galois, or Hypatia contests, which are aimed at grades 9, 10, or 11. You are allowed to have a calculator. I've got mine handy just in case I need it, but I try to avoid it. And try and write things out with full solutions if you can, but I think it's high time we jump in here and take a look at the paper. So, we're just going to go through question number 1 in this video, as I say. Question number 1, raisins are sold by the scoop, cup, jar, basket, or tub in the following proportions. 5 scoops of raisins fill 1 jar, 3 scoops fill 1 cup, 5 baskets fill 2 tubs, and 30 jars fill 1 tub. Okay. 5 scoops to a jar, 3 scoops to a cup, 5 baskets to 2 tubs, and 30 jars to 1 tub. How many tubs of raisins fill 30 baskets? Well, I know 5 baskets is equal to 2 tubs, so how many baskets are in 30 baskets? Or how many 5 baskets are in 30 baskets? So I would say something like 30 baskets. And then what I would do is I would multiply as though I'm converting between units, as though it were a physics class or something. So, or in currency, if it was an accounting class or something like that. 30 baskets for each 5 baskets. We know that's the same as 2 tubs. So 30 divided by 5 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12 tubs. There are 12 tubs worth of raisins in 30 baskets. Okay? We don't really need to explain what we're doing because this is a light bulb question, as is B part. For C, however, we are going to have to provide them with a full explanation. But for A or B, we get the full marks just with the final answer. In this case, 12. So we didn't have to show our work. Okay. B, how many cups of raisins fill 6 jars? Now, if we go back up here, there's no immediate comparison between jars and cups like there were baskets and tubs. But I can get jars in terms of scoops, and then I can get scoops in terms of cups. So we're going to do the same sort of reasoning. So I'm going to start with 6 jars. And we'll multiply that by the ratio of jars to scoops. So 5 scoops per 1 jar. I want to get rid of jars as a unit, so I put that on the bottom. And it was 5 scoops to 1 jar. So 6 divided by 1 is 6 times 5, 30 scoops in 6 jars. That's fine. But now I wanted to convert scoops into cups. And there are 3 scoops per cup. 30 divided by 3 is 10. 10 multiplied by 1 is still 10. So we'll get 10 cups. Right? And just double checking, you have 3 scoops per cup. So 10 cups, and it's a light bulb question, as I say, so you just need the final answer. So if you just said 10, we'd be fine. Okay. But for C part, we probably want to use full sentences, cite any results. C part, determine how many cups of raisins fill 1 basket. So here we're going to have to show our work. Now, in terms of baskets, well, the only thing that I can compare with baskets is tubs. Well, tubs aren't cups, but I can do tubs to jars, and then jars to scoops, and then scoops to raisins. So it's going to take me a while, but As long as I show them my work, I'm fine. And now I can't remember what number they gave me. 1 basket. So 1 basket. And so if I multiply it by 2 tubs per 5 baskets, we'll say 1 basket. If you want to explain to someone what you're doing, you just say, convert between units. You don't have to. I would say it's very, very explanatory what you're doing. But some people like writing a bit more than what I write during the videos. So we'll have, 2/5. Or if you wanted to get your calculator out, you could say 0.4. I wouldn't do that, just because I would be worried about introducing rounding errors. But 40% of a tub gets filled with a single basket. Okay. Now I've got 2/5 of a tub. And that turns into, 30 jars per 1 tub. So 2/5 of 30. 30 divided by 5 is 6. Times 2 is 12. So 12 jars in 1 tub. Again, we're just converting. And now, jars to scoops. What was that? That was 5 scoops per 1 jar. So that'll be 60 scoops. And finally, 60 scoops. And that's 3 scoops per cup. So we end up with 20 cups. So there's 20 cups in 1 basket. I'm just going to check my numbers. 1 jar, 5 scoops, 3 scoops, 1 cup, 1 tub, 30 jars. Yeah, we're good to go. And we've shown all our calculations. We might put a little statement at the end saying, therefore, 1 basket is equal to 20 cups of raisins. Okay. But there we go. Doesn't have to be super fancy. Doesn't have to be paragraphs upon paragraphs. I know some people who, feel like they need to justify everything. Just show your calculations. As long as you're using good variable names, explaining a tricky step here or there when you need to, citing results like saying by the Pythagorean theorem, or because the radius intersects a chord at the midpoint. As long as you're saying little things like that, you don't have to give me the whole history when I'm marking something of your answer. Just saying, okay, here we're doing this, anything tricky, just as though you were explaining it to a friend who knew as much math as you, but didn't quite know what exactly you were thinking when you were doing the question. You got to explain it to your friend. Okay? So that's question number 1. Up next is going to be question number 2 on our Hypatia paper. So I hope to see you there, but until then, have a wonderful day.